perfect. Okay. Hi, good morning. It's Mary. Oh, it's another cold and windy day late in January. So anyway, I thought we'd try to make things a little bit more perky, and let's see what we can do in this video. So I went to TJ Maxx and I had my lunch hour time and I went to TJ Maxx. Oh, dropped my pen. Anyway, I went to TJ Maxx and I found some deals. Let me show you what I found at TJ Maxx. And I'll tell you, I'm here in Las Vegas, okay? So I found some things from Too Faced. This is the Tuti Fruti Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo. And the name of it here is pomegranate. Like pomegranate, but pomegranate. And I wore these colors today. I think they're gonna match this outfit so good. What do you think? That's really beautiful, right? It's pomegranate. Isn't that beautiful? I love those colors. They're just like up my alley. Okay, now, this usually sells for $30 or $32 on their site. So for me, I paid $9.99 at TJ Maxx. So if you're an older woman and you say, oh, cosmetics is so expensive, I don't want to buy it because it's really too expensive for me. I know, when I first saw Ulta in the 90s, I went in that store and I ran right out because I used to buy things at the department store, but there were so many things that I could purchase. I thought, no, my bill's going to be $100 if I stay here. So anyway, all right. So now I'm up to $30 on a like I have a $30 budget here, and unless I have a site sale, a site-wide sale on Too Faced or something that I really want to get, then I'll buy it on sale. But usually I keep my budget $30 or so if I want to buy makeup. So now this, I was having such trouble because I'm older with the put this down a little bit, with the powders I was using for setting powders. That's better. Okay, for setting powders, they were too thick and too clunky. So I love the beauty products that are quality. So I went in and I got the Bare Minerals. They have this there. And it's a finely milled powder. And I'm going to try that on my face today. I've never just put straight powder on my face unless it's cream to powder. But otherwise, this is what I use. So I want to show you the color. It's really light. And then over here, it's got a little puff, a little powder puff. I think that's so cute. Now, the thing that made me buy this, honestly, and you might laugh. Okay, go ahead, you can laugh. But here it is. Magnetic closure. Doesn't that get you every time? I love it. Okay, so we're gonna start off our video with this Too Faced. And what it is it's a, this Too Faced is, catching my thoughts here for 1 second. This Too Faced is the Tutti Frutti Do You Foundation. And it says it is full coverage, fresh glow. I like them when they say fresh glow because I think they have a little hydration in them. And look how cute the package is. That is so cute. It says, do you. And then let's see, this pulls off and it gives you a pump. Okay. That is just beautiful. I love the packaging. Now let's go for the price. The price for this one was, drum roll, this is $36 on their site, I believe, and now I'm paying $10.99. Ding, ding, ding. What a great savings, right? Okay. Now, the other thing I got, I had this before and I had lost it in my makeup, and I just love it. It's Physisians Formula Blush. And you see how it has the pink? And in the center, you can actually pick up some coral and put that on your face. And it has little gold glitters through it, which makes it kind of a highlight. Now, I saved the packaging to show you the price. I love the Physisians Formula packaging. It's really pretty, silver and gold. Okay, now this usually sells for, in the store, I'm thinking anywhere from $9 up, because I haven't priced it recently. but I paid $3.99 for it. So I thought that was pretty good. All right, so next thing is, I'm just gonna fix my camera here, and we're gonna go ahead and start. Oh, I'm gonna show you what else I got. This is the final thing I have to show you. I went, you know how they say Ross has 49-cent items, and I've never found one. But I don't shop like a lot at Ross, so I mean, I don't go there weekly. So maybe if I did, I'd find them. But instead, I was in Didi's getting puppy pads for my doggies. And when I picked up this packet, it looked kind of like, oh, this packet's been around. Look at all this stuff on it, the tape and everything. But I always like these Beauty Treats eyeshadow palettes. Usually they're $6.99 or $5.99. They're not real pricey, but they are very nice, and they do have a good color payout. So I picked it up, and lo and behold, I looked on the other side, and look what I found. Do you see that? Is my camera focusing yet? Give my camera a minute. After all, it isn't human. Let's see, 49 cents. I got this palette for 49 cents. Well, we're gonna try it today, and I'm gonna use the light color. I'm gonna go in and try to open the inner eye, and then we're gonna use a darker color for the crease and outer color. And I'm gonna show you how to lift your lid a little bit so that your eyes appear more open and more wide, and you're gonna like that for pictures. So we're gonna do that today. So let's start out. We're gonna start out with me starting my foundation. I know my skin looks a little rough today. I kind of need to do some face masks, and I have rosacea here, and I don't even know what that's from. It just came out a little bit ago. So let's see if this coverage is full foundation. We'll get rid of that rosacea I have right there. And I'm gonna take it out and use it. Just mix it up a little bit in the container. Maybe it's set for a while. I don't know if it needs a mix up, but let's just try it. Let's give it a little bit of a mix up here. Who knows how long it's sat? You know, it might have been made a year ago. We never know when we get these on clearance. And that's not bad, because they say your makeup should last a good couple years. It'd be fresh. I know one thing I don't like is when the makeup has an odor. I don't always like that. But I got this really nice Evercelli in my box. I think it was my either my BoxyCharm or my Ipsy box. And it's a it's a primer, and it really does have a nice luminosity to it. I feel it. It's got like it spreads really easily on the face. It has a kind of a nice odor to it, and it looks like it'll be a really nice primer. So I know I put it on my hand, but let's just put a little bit more, and I'll show you how I dab it on my face here. I got a little bit on my hand here. I'm just going to dab it over here and here, and on my chin and my neck. And just put that in real nice. See how easily that goes over the skin? Next weekend is my beauty regime. So next weekend what I do is I color my hair and get my eyebrows professionally cut. And I do it at the nail salon near me. They do that there. And once I color my hair, it makes me look a little bit lighter, because I noticed even though I have colored my hair recently and I don't have a lot of regrowth, maybe it's because of the shampoos I'm using, but it seemed to have lost the color that the blonde had deposited. It gets a little faded. So okay, just using my pump and see if there it goes, it's coming up. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna dab some on here and just start with this side. See the color? I hope it's a good color match. It's hard for me to detect sometimes because Oh, wow, you could see it's full coverage. See how it isn't moving much? It's just going right along the skin here. It's not moving much, and that's okay. It's okay because that means it's full coverage, and it's gonna cover any age spots, any rosacea I have here going on my nose. Okay. And I'm just going along with my beauty blender, putting that in. Okay, now I'm gonna let that much dry. Let's go to the forehead with a couple spots here. Move my hair back a little bit so we don't get it in my hair. We'll just go up to the hairline here and come back down. So you can see this is great coverage, and it kind of looks like, in this coverage here, it kind of looks like it does have a little luminosity, even though it's not even dry yet. You can see the luminosity. Okay, now let's put some on this side of my face. And with this being put on here, maybe we will have the full coverage here all done. And that is really nice. I should start by doing my eye makeup, but I have never been a person to start the eye makeup first, but I'm learning from having fallout that maybe I better. I guess the reason I started with the full face this time is because I wanted to show you how nice this coverage was. And I spent $10 on it. And you know what? If I were to go into even Walmart or any of the drugstores, I think I wouldn't be able to get a foundation for less than $5 anyway. And most of the time, it's between 10, 12, maybe 14 with the tax, you know. But yeah, you can see that's really gone into the skin nice. But I'm gonna need a little bit more because I gotta glam it up just a bit more. I gotta make a little substitution for my age. I'm going to be 69. I'm gonna be 69 in a few months. Born 1951, wartime, World War II, after World War II, baby. Yeah, so here we go like this. It's really beautiful. What do you think? Should I put my Bare Minerals on while my foundation is drying, or do you think I should put it on after it's dry? Maybe after it's dry, huh? I'll do my brows first, and then I'll go and put my powder on, and that will even out any spots that I might have missed or want to show it look really pretty. That will help. Now, for me, I got this Too Faced blush, but it's kind of like a plastic blush, and it's harder for me to get it off. So being that I'm older, I usually stick to the powders. It's usually more effective to me than the dry bake is okay. Sometimes you have to get in there and fluff it up a bit to get it on your brush, the dry bake. Okay, so that to me looks pretty good. I don't want to really bore you while I put on my lashes and my brows, and I do that when I put on my lashes too, because I don't want to take a lot of time and make my video too long by doing my brows. So with that in mind, if you excuse me for just a minute, I'm going to come back with my brows on, and I'm going to prime my eyelids. So all we have to do when I come back is go right into the eyeshadow, and that's what I wanted to show you today, how I can match my outfit with my eyeshadow. Now, if you at home are watching and you say, well, how am I going to do that? How am I going to match my clothes with my eyeshadow? Just look at what you're wearing. Say me, I have lavender, kind of pink, and that going on with a darker color. It could be like a burgundy for my darker color and a lighter of the pink. But just, okay, if you're looking for a palette, look for a palette with the colors that you like and with the colors that you wear and with the colors that enhance your skin tone also. So keep those things in mind when you see a palette, because I don't do good with the cool tones. I need like a warm tone. If you put a cool tone on me, I look very sophisticated, but that's not just me, you know. So sometimes I stay away from the cool colors because it seems to tone me down. You know, kind of, I got my joy sparked with my warms, and then my joy this way with cools, because it makes me look too, how do you say, it makes me look too, how do you say that? Like if I was too stern or, you know, not having a happiness, okay? So anyway, I know, I mean, I'm saying a lot for eye color, but these things do make a difference, and if you pick out the right stuff at the store, you're gonna be happy with your look. So that's why I'm just chatting about that, rambling on and on, so just let me go. I'll get my brows and I'll be right back, okay? Thank you. Okay, we're back. I just wanted to show you what I was doing. So I got my foundation on my brows, and then I looked at my under eyes. I primed my eyelid with this white Tarte eyeliner. It's easy to do. If you have a brush like this, it's really a nice brush. It is from Elizabeth Arden. Oh, it's kind of a flat brush, yet it has the tipped angle at the top. So what I do, I know this sounds strange, is this is a Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Illuminating Foundation Stick. Okay, now this is foundation, but I didn't buy it for that purpose, because when I saw it in there, I love the color. It's just a light pink. And as you can see how nice it goes with my skin tone? So after I got my eyes primed, and I looked and I saw that under my eye and in the inner corner, it was still a little dark, and I needed a little more makeup. So there I went applying my makeup just like this. I applied it to the upper lid, the white, and then on the lower area, just take your foundation. If you have foundation that's lighter and you want to use it up, it's pretty good coverage, I would say that. And I just take it and see, I use the brush and see how I just paint it through here, and I have a little bit, I wouldn't say I have a lot of wrinkles, but you know, a couple. I mean, almost 70 years old, you might get something like that. I never did get any chemical treatment to my face other than my soap and water. I've never had a Botox or anything, or a filler. I'm just lucky, I guess, that I didn't wrinkle real bad for my age. There we go. And you know what else it is too? My daughter started buying me this ceramide, Elizabeth Arden with ceramide. I don't know what that stuff is, but ever since I started using it, I had less wrinkles appearing, and it was expensive, but we got it for Christmas, so it was discounted. But I mean, it's a $100 jar. So, you know, if you pay $100, it's gotta do something, right? And it did work good. So I've stuck with that. I've used it for like 2 or 3 years now. Okay, so this is the hydrating foundation stick, and I like anything hydrating. If you're older, the matte is going to be the hardest to work because it's going to be kind of drying. Usually the matte's kind of drying for me, so I'm not saying that for everybody, but if you're older like myself and you're putting your makeup on, yeah, the matte makeup is very pretty, and it's looks exquisite sometimes, you know, especially for a photo. But as far as hydration, it isn't very hydrating to me. Okay, so I took apart my palette packaging. I'm going to clean this up later, but right for now, I'm going to go in with this color right here. This white pink right here, really light pink. Okay, and I'm going to take as much as I can on this brush. I'm going to load it up. And I'm using this brush on purpose because it's already moist from using my concealer. It's going to grab the, I'm hoping it's really going to grab it. Let's see. just gonna bend down a little bit and apply this pink on the inner corner, whitish pink on the inner corner. And this way I'm gonna carve out the inner corner of the eye and kind of open it up as much as I can to open it up to make the eye look larger. And just come along here, right here, and see how nice that did that? Okay, now let's put a little more. I have to be pretty aggressive with this. Sometimes when you get the eyeshadow, you have to have your brush be a little aggressive to drop the powder sometimes. Yes, it'll draw up. You just have to just take your time and draw it up and get it on the brush. You can just turn your brush over and get the other side going. I just want to make this a tad bit lighter. I'm just going to pack it on a little bit easier right on the inner aspect of my eye and just open up that eye. See how pretty that looks? Okay, so now that brush is loaded. Now what I'm going to do next is, let's see about another color. Let's see about another color for the middle of the eye or the outer part of the eye. Let's try this pink right here. Let's put that on the lid. Oh yeah, oh boy, is that pretty. That is really pretty. Let's go on this side and apply what's left on the brush. You can see you get a good amount of product on the brush with one swipe. So this one is really pretty. And I kind of want to put it on generously thick so that I don't have it where it doesn't have enough color in some areas. So that's good right there like that. Okay, now success with that pink. All right, now let's go in and do my crease area. Now the crease area is where I want you to go in with your brush. This brush is good. It's got a little bit of a bounce to it, but it's pretty flat, so it's gonna go right in the crease. Now let's start with this color right here, this one right here. Let's start right in the crease, and we're gonna start like right here and just go in the crease like this. All right, see how nice that color is? It's really nice. It's a good color, and I'm gonna go back here with it and here with it a little bit more. See, I'm just carving out that inner aspect of the eye, and I'm coming up here, and I'm not putting any more powder on my brush, and I'm just pulling the color, so to speak. The color's just coming up here so nicely, as if I really don't even need any more color on my brush, because what this did came out perfect. And that doesn't always happen. I'm just lucky. And see, you can buy a lower end palette and have it really work for you. All right, so don't be convinced that you have to spend $40 for every palette, although they are very nice. All right, let's try this again. You know me, my left eye is the harder one to do. It just always has been. But we'll just work with it and see if we can get this left eye. I think I'm gonna have to put more powder on my brush for this one. Yes. All right, I just put it on one side of my brush and not the other, so when I take my other side of my brush, I can like move it without having any more color on it. Okay, I think that's doing really good. I'm gonna just move it up, just like that, and there we go. Now, what we need for this look is two things. I need to do right under my brow with a light color. Let's see, let's try getting a light color under my brow here. This brush will be good. And I have this white right here. All right, let's see. This one's too fluffy. Let's just use it right in the inner corner of my eye then. This one's too fluffy. I need a flatter brush for that. But I am glad I found this white. And it doesn't really have too much of a payout as I look at it. Let's see. This is a bit of an angled brush, and it's picking up a little bit better. Let's go right there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's pretty. Now, do you see how that blended in with the... Do you see how that blended in so nice? Okay, now let's just blend this one in nice too. Right under the brow. And it's gonna bring out that brow so pretty. And I go right there. I follow all my lines. And just add a little more here. Okay, and then it's gonna balance out my, you see my right eye always looks better than my left. Yeah, I don't know what that is about dexterity. Okay, so now, what should we do for the bottom lash? Oh, I see a color I really want to use. What about this one? Okay, that's really a funny brown, right? It's kind of a cool tone brown, which I usually don't wear. Just looking for me for a nice flat brush. Let's try this brown on the lower lash and see how the color tone goes. Oh yeah. Oh, I see it. I see how it's working now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a slight line over the front part of the lash, widen it right there, and then bring it on up. Okay, I'm gonna smudge it with something else in just a minute. I gotta smudge it just a tad bit. Yeah, that worked. Okay, now let's do it again with the dark color under the left eye. And this is a flat brush. Okay. Now, I still haven't done the corner of my eye yet with the darker color. And I'm wondering, do you think we should use this darker color for my, rather than a maroon? What would look better? Let's look. We could go with a maroon, or we could go with this darker brown. I'm thinking the darker brown would congeal more, but let's do one little test trial, and let's just try a little bit of the maroon. This brush always breaks down on me. Let's try a little bit of the maroon and see how it looks in the corner of the eye right here. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Working up into the crease, and there we go. I love that. All right, I love that right there. That's good. And then we could bring some of the maroon down on top of the brown if we want to make it more like that. That looks great. Now let's get the maroon in this corner. Come on up here with the maroon. I love this color, maroon. And of course this is gonna go good with my outfit, right? Because I have the maroon in my shirt and I have the pink. So it's all gonna go really good. And then bring the maroon down here over the brown, just a tad bit, and give it a little bit of a duo color. That's great. Okay, now you can see I got one little bite of fallout there. Let's see if my beauty blender would whisk it away. No, but it's okay. It's not a bad fallout. Okay, so we got this eye going up really good on the, so let's just move this one a little bit more into the, there we go. So both are matching, isn't that nice? And the color is really vibrant. For both eyes, the color is vibrant. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and get my eyeliner on, and I think I will do that. I'm gonna pop my eyeliner on. I mean, I think my colors are coming out great. I'm just really happy with them. So now I'm gonna put my lashes on and my liner on. So, I think I'm gonna hop off the camera because I don't want to spend too much time. You know what, this one from my box, Pretty mascara. Look how thick the wand is. Let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara on my top lashes, because I am gonna put on my eyelashes, my falsies, my lash strip. Okay, because you could see that it was a nice thick brush. And it's really doing my lashes really nice. I like to get my lower lashes done like 2 or 3 coats at least so they really show up. I used to paint them on when I was younger, but when I was like 19, it was the style. Remember Twiggy? That's when I used to paint them on. That was fun. Okay, now I think that does it. Now, I remember I was 19 and I answered the door and some delivery man came to the door with mail or something and he just laughed at me. And I'm like, okay, sure, it's real funny. So what happened was I had my makeup in progress and all, but I didn't have it finished and he just sat there and laughed at me and I thought, no, my makeup can't look that bad, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put my lashes on. We'll come back and we'll use this beautiful, beautiful Too Faced blush. I can't wait to see how this comes out with the colors. And I'm gonna pick a lipstick to match, okay? So I'll be right back with my winged liner, my lashes, and then we'll do lipstick and cheeks. Okay, be right back. Okay, there you are. Here I am back again. Okay, got my lashes on. And as you can see, I got the lashes on. These are the Faux Mink lashes. And did my eyeliner. I did a wing. It's kind of hard. You have to sit for a minute and figure out the wing. It's not that easy to do, but I got the wing. I think it's almost the hardest part at the end. Okay, now I'm going to use this Physisians formula, and I'm going to contour just a little bit right here on this. I'm going to contour this, and sometimes I'll contour a little bit up here. Okay, I'm going to contour some more right here. This one smells so good. I just love the smell of this. And I like the way it works. It just contours it really nice like that. Okay, next, here's the more fun part too. I've got this beautiful, beautiful blush. So, I think I'm going to combine a little bit of the darker color with my contour down here, just above my contour, just a tad bit above my contour. So we're going to be gradually bringing it up to the lighter color, which is really pretty. See that? That really makes it glam when you put your, you start doing the contour, and the blush is when you build up your glam. Okay, now let's see how the lighter color pink comes off on the skin. Oh my goodness, it couldn't be prettier. It couldn't be prettier. And I only used a few swipes of the brush, and look how much pigment I got on there. It couldn't be prettier. That is so beautiful. And it really does give me a nice luminescence to my skin. It's really pretty. What do you think? See how beautiful it is? And then I can go in with the darker a little bit, kind of build that up. Sometimes a blush can really make your whole look pop so nice, and as this one is doing. Okay, just like that. And I went up there with the pink. I'm not sure how much highlighter I need because there's already quite a bit of highlight going on in the blush. The other day I noticed I had my blush in one line and I hadn't blended it out enough. It looked kind of funny. Okay, so I think that does it for, that is so beautiful. So let's try this confetti and see this highlighter and see if this will give us the color that we want to use. See how nice the whole makeup look came out? This is kind of a, oh, it's kind of got a beige to it, but let's do it and use it with the eyeshadow color right here. It's okay to highlight with it because I have the brown right here in the shadow, and it's just going to blend it in really good like that. But I think that's all I'd use because I love the highlight that's in this one already. Now, I forgot to grab a lipstick, so let's get a nice lip going with this one. What color you think we should use with this one? You think like this color would be good? All right. Yeah. A lighter color would probably be a little bit more balanced, but I kind of like that for like a happy regular day. And I'm just gonna take this brush that I got clearance at Walmart after Christmas, and I'm just gonna kind of blend out any of my extra blush or anything extra. I'm gonna just blend that into the skin nice like that. Okay, and then another trick I do once in a while is I'll just take a clean little towelette and I'll just go along the skin like this. If I feel like I have too much and I want to just pull a little bit of it off, then I just go like this and like that. So I hope you liked this video. I mean, it is a full face coverage, and I hope you liked it because I always love these colors. This is good colors for people that have fair skin and light hair like me. I tried to match it with my tank and my, let me bring the camera closer, you can see it, my tank and my top, and we all kind of blend together to make this look today. So I hope you like the look that I made, and if you want to create it at home, you know how to do it now. So okay, so you have a great day and come back and we'll do another video, and maybe next time we'll use the gold colors, the yellow colors and gold colors, and do a full face with that. Okay, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe also if you want to keep watching me. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So anyway, keep wearing your makeup and don't forget your lipstick.